Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. We all know that during this coronavirus time, high school and college graduations look so much different, and so do the prospects of moving on to the next step for those graduates, both going to college in the fall and or looking for a job in such an uncertain time. We are pleased to be joined virtually by our favorite intern ever, Maggie Davis, who is also, let's see, UK's homecoming queen. You're going to graduate from the Honors College, the journalism school, the whole 9 yards. Plus, you write for KSR. You interned for us. Goodness, are you ready to be done with that?
I guess it's a weird way to end things for sure. I'm obviously happy with how the last 4 years have gone, though. So I'm glad that I really took advantage of it while I could, like you said. Thank you. And it's good to see you again.
It's so great to see you. I know your younger sister is graduating high school the same year that you're graduating college. So
Yes.
your family probably planned to have two big celebrations, and now there's none, or maybe some Zooms or something. But talk about that for your whole family, what that's been like.
Right. Well, like you said, my little sister is a senior at Paul Laurence Dunbar High School this year. So we're both sort of going through this together, which I guess makes it a little bit better, at least from, our perspective. We can kind of commiserate together. Obviously, we know that people all over the country are going through this and through a lot worse. So we're just sort of trying to stick together as a family, do some little stuff, celebrate however we can. My mom got us some cute yard signs for our front lawn. So that was really nice of her. And we're just trying to get through this together, like Andy says.
So there's always, worries when you graduate college. Am I going to find the job? What's the job market like? But right now is like an unprecedented time where people don't even know if they're going to be able to hire someone at some point for a position, let alone someone who wants to be in sports, which isn't even happening right now. How do you go about trying to find what your next step will be?
You hit the nail on the head there. Obviously, it's always a little stressful trying to find that first job, especially in this market. And right now, stations and businesses everywhere all across the country are on hiring freezes and sort of having to deal with that in their own way. So I'm trying to be, patient and be an optimist as much as I can be, and just know that it'll work out when it's supposed to and how it's supposed to. For right now, I guess I'm just trying to stay home and stay healthy. And luckily, I'm able to do some work from home right now. I'm finishing up school. And still working for Kentucky Sports Radio, like you said, staying in touch with everyone as much as possible. And hopefully the next step will work out however it's supposed to, whenever all of this starts to settle down again.
As far as your sister, is she planning on going to UK, or where's she headed?
She's actually going to Center in the fall.
Center,
she's playing volleyball at Center.
Are there any nerves where she's concerned about going to college? Because I just wonder. Everyone, including UK, has said they're going to, reopen up in August to everybody. But I have to think there's going to be some that are concerned. Is she?
It's definitely something that she's thought a lot about, especially as someone who is going to be hopefully playing a fall sport. She's playing volleyball there. And so obviously that will have a lot of ramifications as well in terms of travel and being able to compete at the collegiate level. So I think she's nervous about that. Obviously, she's not going too far from home. So I think that's pretty good for her and for my parents. And of course, there's reassurance that people all over the country are going through this. Obviously, it's a really uncertain time for everyone. So it is nice to sort of find some solace in that no one knows what's going on and no one knows what's going to happen. High school seniors, college seniors, and we're all just really doing the best we can. But it's definitely weighing heavy on all of our minds.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, and this is just something that I've been curious about. Some of your friends that are graduating around the same time and now out looking for jobs, does anyone kind of wish they had gone into healthcare or something like that? Now that when you see the world shutting down, what are the most essential positions? And, journalism is one, but certainly I wonder if people had rethought what they, anticipated doing after college.
Right. I'm sure some people have. I have a lot of friends, especially in the nursing profession, going into nursing. We're trying to get into med schools and PA schools right now. And obviously that comes with a lot of uncertainty as well. Something like nursing, they've all gotten jobs. So that's pretty exciting for them. They, at least know where they're going to be and what they're going to be working on. But at the same time, there's a whole different level of anxiety and stress with going into a hospital and working with patients right now and just being in that environment. So everyone sort of has their own stuff going on, and I'm sure they're glad to have that sort of, I guess, job security, but it's not an easy profession to go into right now. And like we've talked about so much on this show, I know you've talked about it a lot. Those people are real heroes right now, and I'm really proud of my friends.
Well, listen, Maggie, I am really proud of you. You've been the best intern ever, and you're going to be a superstar whenever someone finally hires you because you are amazing. I love you. You're the greatest. Take care, stay safe, and we can't wait to follow your career.
Thank you, Mary Jo. Thank you, everyone.
All right, Maggie Davis, former intern at Hey Kentucky. Much more Hey Kentucky right after this.